Hey guys, this is Coach Justin with Nova Ryu Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu doing some gear reviewing today, looking at the Elite Core Men's Navy Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi they were nice enough to send me. And I will say, I do like this gi a lot. This is the first product made by Elite that I've used. They're known as a more moderately priced option for gis, and that's great. There's a lot of expensive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gis and gear out there, but that doesn't always mean that expensive is the best. So one of the selling points, no pun intended, one of the selling points of this gi is it retails for $59.99 on their website, and that's a reasonably priced gi, especially as an entry-level piece of equipment for people who are interested in starting Jiu-Jitsu. So I think this is, we're off to a good start as far as the price point, for sure. There's a lot of things I like about this gi. So I've now had it for just a couple of weeks, so got a chance to unbox it, try it on, and wear it for a couple of classes. Now, I'm not an active competitor at this point. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm also a first-degree black belt in Judo under the USJA. So that's my background, but I'm teaching and I'm doing rolling during class. I'm not actively competing, so I haven't tested the gi under those competition conditions. I will say, as far as a couple of factors, so fit being one of the first ones I look at with gi. I'm about 6'3" and about 220 pounds, and they sent me an A4, which fits perfect. I have longer limbs, and for me, this gi fit beautifully. A lot of times gi sleeves or gi pants end up being just a little too short. This one, for my build, worked out great. It's a really, really lightweight feeling gi, so I didn't actually weigh it, but just the way it moves, you're not really aware of its presence, which is nice. If you've worn like a heavier weight gi, especially some of the judo gis, they can be cumbersome, and that has its advantages, as far as the durability, and they feel a little bit more sturdy for like big aerial throws. But this gi is great for rolling. I'm like super, super comfortable. Surprisingly so, and so I really like it for that. As far as the design, it's pretty unadorned. So you have the Elite badging on the sleeves and on the lapel here, but it's pretty unadorned. It has plenty of room for your team patches on the back. There's nothing back there, which is great. I do appreciate cool designs on gis, or fun stuff, or things that are just really slick. Like, everybody likes stuff like that. But there is something to be said for something that's a little bit lower key, not as gaudy, not as brash in its presentation. So I like the Elite gi feels functional, right? So really lightweight, really functional. The design it's pretty unadorned, which is kind of nice. As far as drawbacks, I haven't run into any durability issues just through 2 practices. Now, people buy these gis and you want to have them in your rotation, hopefully, for years of training. So of course I don't know what it'll look like after years of training yet, but there weren't any of those issues that have come up with some other products that I bought where or tested where the stitching's coming apart right away, or there's just obvious issues from the jump. So nothing reared its head in the first couple of usages here. So I will say I never really wanted to have a blue gi. Like, I'm not a blue gi guy. I'm definitely a white gi or black gi type person. But that being said, like, the navy color on this is really actually pretty cool. Like, I dig it. It's not bad at all. It's just offset a little bit. So for the style points, I will say that's one thing in its favor. I would recommend this gi. I like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it fits and it moves. It's comfortable to roll in. It's style and design for what it is. Like, it's very nice. It's a well packaged gi. The people at Elite were great to work with as far as sending this out for me to take a look at. So if you're new to jiu-jitsu and you're looking for a good entry-level gi, this is a great one to start off with. If you're more experienced, or you're an instructor, or you're a higher level belt that's just out there training, I think this is a good one to have in for like summer rotation for a nice light gi. Other than that, I don't know that I noticed any major drawbacks to it. I would recommend it And that's it. So give me a shout out or like or fist bump in the comments, and I appreciate all you guys. See you on the mats. Awesome.